Hello and welcome to the Furnace. Today I'll be reviewing Terraria. This is one of my favorite games since, 2013. I've been playing this for 5 years now. Well, when I say 5 years, I mean I didn't really play it for a couple years. I played it and I didn't really know. But then like in 2015 or 2016, I picked it up and I've absolutely enjoyed it. So today's review is yes on Terraria. Now, most of this footage will be on the mobile version as of 1.4, so don't get your head twisted. Anyway, with that out of the way, welcome to the Furnace, my new show where I review video games. Anyway, so let's get into the review. For fuck's sake. So what do I think of Terraria right now? I fucking love it. Although it's taking, more than 4 months to get the thing out. 1.4 on console. Come on, 505. Where are you? When we need you. I can tell you. You're nowhere. How long does it take? Anyway, I think Terraria is amazing. While it does have its flaws, it's amazing. But I want to talk about the difficulty before anything. It drove me mad. From starting out on a new save file, trying to get to kill, Moon Lord, or trying to kill Skeletron for that matter, was quite hard, especially since I had very low end gear that was, very bad, and the game will drive you nuts because of how difficult it is. Even in normal mode, the easiest mode as of 1.3 console, it's still extremely difficult because of how much low end gear there is. Fucking hell. And overall difficulty. Now, once you get to later stage and get better stuff, it's easier to take out more low end, enemies, which they're completely fine. But then when it comes to the higher end bosses, like Terra, the mechanical bosses, Golem, which is actually quite easy, and Lunatic Cultist, Moon Lord, yeah, you get the gist of it. It's one of the worst things you will ever see. Not in terms of gameplay, in terms of difficulty. And especially with Empress of Light Daytime. God damn, insta-kill. But, yeah, despite all that, the game's really fun to play. Despite you have to research everything on the Terraria wiki, but we're not going to talk about that. Ever. But, yeah, the Terraria wiki is very mandatory while playing Terraria. And I mean mandatory. You will need it so much to know how to craft things, especially Zenith. A combination of mostly the main swords in the game. And it's the best sword in the game as of 1.4, but they won't be updating anymore. RIP. Anyway, Terraria was released in 2011 and made in 2011 by Relogic and 505 Games. And it is my top 3 favorite games. That being at number 2, being overtook by Super Meat Boy. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Shut the fuck up, I love that game. But yeah, Terraria. And what's number 3, you may ask? Allow me to introduce you to something called Minecraft. Anyway, enough about Minecraft. Yeah, the game is absolutely phenomenal. One of the best things I've ever played. And I'll talk about the ups and downs of it. There's millions of items and enemies for you to face, and it's really fun, to get to. And it's really rewarding to beat a boss you've been struggling for a while, and to even, finally, craft something like Zenith. It is so rewarding and it feels so good just to get that thing just off your back that you've been trying so hard to get. Trust me, that it's really rewarding. Now let's talk about its flaws. Now the flaws are how increasingly difficult it gets since you beat like Eye of Cthulhu and Eater of Worlds and Brain of Cthulhu. Because the difficulty picks up so much. It doesn't ruin the quality, it just ruins how much it hurts to play. And I hate how before you get wings, you're gonna need a horseshoe to prevent fall damage, and how easily fall damage is dealt if you're not got life crystals. And of just how confusing it is to play. Now, I'm not saying there's any bugs. There's no bugs because there's a lot of them. I saw a slime clipping to a wall before. Don't ask. And I'll tell you something right now. This little game is just so good. And do you know what I give it in the furnace? I will give it a 98.9 because of how good it is. Okay, so that's it for the furnace, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.